Okay, hello. Hello. I'm so happy to be here. Hey, Constance, Linda. Hello, Marianne. Okay, I'm literally flying by the seat of my pants on this, you all. I thought of it yesterday and I was like, man, there is no way I'm gonna have time to get this together. So, I don't know. The hat on this, I'm a little scared, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. But anyway, I didn't have a vinyl, so I kind of had to make up my own vinyl. So y'all's gonna have to kind of use your imagination on this a little bit. I took poster board and kind of made him. Yeah, just kind of bear with me. He's a little, So use your imagination. Just pretend it's a vinyl. I just took poster board, made it, stuck it to here. I wanted to save a little bit of time. Y'all have seen Laurie do vinyl several times. On another one of my lives, I'll show you how to do a vinyl, but I didn't have a vinyl. I couldn't get one in here in time. So I just kind of drew this one up, made it. So there it is. And like I said, I'm a little nervous because I wasn't sure how this was going to come together. I wanted to make ears for this, but I also wanted them to be able to bend. And I was like, I can't use poster board because that will get wet if it's outside. So I was like, oh man, what should I do? So I asked my groupies in our chat, and I was like, what can I use? Like, come on, give me some ideas. Well, it popped in my head, some sort of plastic. Well, I looked on Home Depot because that was like the first thing. Well, they had plexiglass, but it was too thick. And I was like, I need the bendable, shapeable kind. Well, I ended up going to Michael's, and in the poster board section, they have like this clear plastic sheeting. Let's see what it's called. Piece of stuff. It's called clear transparent plastic. It's 22 inches by 28 inches. I don't remember how much it was, but it's with the poster board. And it's, opaque, but I was like, I didn't really care. So I was like, okay. So I was like, we'll try and make this work. So I come back and I drew out me some bunny ears. And so then I got some, it's just, I don't know if I got it from Walmart or Joann's, but it's just like a fleecy like material, just real soft, white kind of fur. It's not real long, but I've had it for a little while. I used it for my bunny hats that I made last year out of trash cans. So I went ahead to save time, of course, because I'm a little slow and like to talk too much, but I went ahead and cut my shapes out with it to save a little time. And of course, this stuff sheds like crazy, so expect a mess. So after drawing out on the poster board and getting my bunny ear right, I transferred it onto the plastic. Well, I cut out two because, like I said, I wanted to make it bendable. So I got two of these bad boys. I'm gonna move our bunny rail because, again, we're using the Unique and the Creek rail. So I thought, well, I want them bendable. So I got the floral stems that people get to make flowers, and they use this for the stems when they use it. It's made by Ashland. It's 18 gauge, and there's like 12 in a package. I don't know if y'all can see that, but yeah, you can see it. But I got it. So yes, it does. And Marissa, I also have that in the works. So hello, Miss Laurie. So I got this out, and I was like, okay. So I took it, and you can just kind of make it half-half, but I'll bring you down here in just a second to show you that. But I also had to cut the inside ear, you know, this part. So I drew it out, and then I have a like old fleecy blanket, and it was pink, and this was just perfect for it. So like I said, I'm flying by the seat of my pants. I had no felt, no like nothing here for this, and I didn't want to make another trip to Michael's and Joann's, so I'm just using this blanket that I had. I think if y'all seen on my page, I actually used this for the dress of my gnome that I made for Valentine's Day. So anywho, so there's the inside ear, and again, I went ahead and cut it out just to save time. And then I wanted to make a brim. So I also, for my hat, because I want to kind of show you here in a second, let me bring you down a little bit. My page is Mountain Gal Creations. Ooh, now everything's gonna fall. Okay. So I also want to make a brim, because this part is gonna be a hat. Can y'all kind of see my thing? Okay. So I know, Marianne, thanks to you, my dear, you're like, just use everyday things, it'll be alright. So I was like, okay. I thought, well, I'll have burlap. So I took this plastic that we use for the ears, and I also made just kind of a brim for a hat, and I covered it in burlap. The burlap I got from, I think it was Walmart. They used to sell it like on a bolt or whatever. So I was like, okay. So I just kind of laid him down here. And of course, you know, I also put wire in this. And you'll see when I glue the ears how I also put the wire in this. And thank you, Laurie. I hope so. Like I said, I'm flying by the seat of my pants on this. I happened to think of it yesterday, and I was like, this would be so awesome. So anyhow, so I laid it down. Y'all can see, of course, to curve it, you have to kind of cut slits in it. So here's gonna be like his little brim. Turn around here so y'all can kind of see it a little better. So there will be the brim of the hat, hopefully. Then I want to kind of take this, I cut it, my goodness, I can't even talk today either. Told y'all I'm nervous. It's the first time I've done this in quite some time. So I also want to take the burlap and cover the gray and make him a hat. You know them old style hats. I don't know if y'all can imagine it or not or remember, but you know, kind of like the little kind of flat top hats. So I thought, well, I would do this. And then, of course, add his little ears, but I also want to add ribbon back in behind here, like to try and hide the seam there. I don't know. Might not even worry about the seam, but I also want to put a piece of ribbon across there, which I'll make it out of the blue polka dot, I guess. So, alright. So here we go. I'm going to show you how to make the ear. I'll just lay this to the side because I'm still not sure how we're going to do that, but we'll get it figured out one way or the other. And of course I'm going to have to glue it with E6000 or hot glue, but thank you, Laurie. So let me move that out of the way. Alright, like I said, there is like white fuzz and burlap and pink fuzz and there's all kinds of stuff everywhere. And of course these things attract it all, of course. Okay, so another thing about this, hot gluing this together is also going to melt this plastic a little bit. So that's also going to help. And so what I done, I just kind of laid it down on here, and the bendability I wanted was pretty much in the main part of the ear, so you don't really have to worry about it down here. I may regret it later, I may change my mind, I may have put it here as stability maybe, I don't know, but we're gonna see how this works out. So again, here is our ear. Let me make sure I need to turn, let's see, Yeah, because I need to reverse one of these to make it okay. Not that it may matter since we're covering it with the fur, but let me grab another glue stick real quick. I know I'm gonna end up needing it. Okay, let me grab a couple of them. Alright. So I basically just started gluing. Of course I used Gorilla Hot Glue. And of course for the bunny face, you all, you can get the vinyls from Laurie off Unique in the Creek. She has several cute vinyls. I just couldn't get one here in time. It's like I said, I thought of this yesterday, and that was no time to be trying to do this. So then I just kind of laid it here. Yes, it's going to get a little warm to the hands, but not too bad. And of course, I didn't get my bottoms lined up, but it's not really going to matter. So then I just kind of flattened this the best I could, getting that hot glue kind of all around there and melting the plastic together. So this is going to make the ear bendable. And like I said, I'm used to using poster board because I always make inside stuff, but of course you can't put poster board outside. It'll end up messing up, tearing up. So, we're gonna, might have to, let me see how this, I think we're good. Put some right there actually. Make sure we get it good and done. Maybe some right here. If I can get my glue gun in there. Okay. So, there's our ear. And like I said, I just used that floral stem wire. You can get it at Michael's, I think even Joann's, whichever. There's that. Whoops. Guess I could put it down here in the view of the camera, huh? Okay, so there's that part of it. Alright, so then I wish I could have like sewed these together or whatever. Probably would have been less messy, but alright. So here is, let me see. Like I said, I done cut them out prior to this to kind of save on time. Alright, then I'm just going to glue these together. And then we'll have to trim it up here in a minute. So, we will just, of course you're going to have to kind of hurry at this. Hot glue dries pretty quickly. And then just line it up. You don't have to be super perfect. Y'all know me. I like to be perfect. Those of you that follow my Mountain Gal Creation page. So, of course, or Jean Ann, sprinkle away, sprinkle away. So, there's one side of the ear. Alright, then we're going to do the other. Like I said, you can make you can sew this if you want. I just, like I said, flying by the seat of my pants, so this, no, I can't get that. Alright. Okay, and then of course I'm going to have to go around and do the edges. Get them a little closer. Of course that's going to be kind of the back, so see like where you traced out your thing, it's not going to matter. There's the front, so I'm going to go back and make this a little closer to the edge. Now don't use a whole lot of glue or it's going to squish out and then it's going to kind of look bad. So just go back around. And of course cut the fur a little bigger than the the plastic pieces of your ears. That way when you go to cutting it, you'll have a little bit of an edge there. I don't think I had too much of an edge actually on part of this, but I was trying to hurry because I was actually creating this right up, no lie, till 6 o'clock, y'all. I was like, I gotta get this done. So yes, I was literally panicking too because I was like, am I gonna get it done in time to show everybody? Because I was like, I can't wait. Easter's just right around the corner. Because I thought about waiting and maybe try and do like a female one, which I do want to do a female, like make it a bonnet instead of like the hat like this one's gonna have. But I was like, I can't really wait. I want to show it now. So, hey Sharon. Okay, so glue just a couple more spots here. I did have a backup as well. That way if I didn't get this done, oh my goodness, it's gonna drive me bananas. That way if I didn't get this done and figured out on time, then I would have my backup. So, but thankfully we want this, so I was like, woohoo! Okay, so I'm gonna bow back. Yeah, that's that side, I guess. Yep. Like I said, this side will be the back, so it ain't really gonna matter too much. Okay, so then just kind of feel there. Let your scissors just kind of guide you around the plastic. Ain't no biggie. Don't have to be perfect. But you do want to trim it up since we did cut some bigger. And we want to shape it a little bit better too. So, and like I said, this will get everywhere. So, alright, I'll have to go around to this side to cut. Trim him up a little bit. Alright, and then I gotta cut down here a little. Okay, just kind of trim him up. Run your hand along there. Right there, actually. Just kind of get all the extra fuzzies out of the way. Okay, my goodness, y'all, it's gonna be everywhere. And of course, I got everything sitting on top of my trash can. Alright, I've got plastic sheeting. Okay, I'll just put it on the floor and I'll sweep it up here in a little bit. Okay, so now there's your ear. Yeah, you can kind of see just a little bit, but once you get the middle on, you'll never see kind of like that wire. Of course, it depends on how thick your material is, your fur stuff that you use. It ain't gonna matter. So, okay. Now, For this, I just kind of eyeballed it, laid it on here. Which side? I don't guess it matters. So then I just ran some glue over it. Okay. And just place it on here. All right. There we go. All right, so now there is our ear. Okay, and you can also bend it. How cool is that, y'all? Like, I freaking love it. It's awesome, awesome, awesome. You don't have to bend it if you don't want to. You can keep it up and just barely bend the top. Bend it down. Or you can keep it straight. Just barely bend it. Up to y'all. However you want your ears on your rabbit. So, okay. Now, I also need, so I'm going to be placing it here. Let's see. How did I? All right. Actually, I think I've had my brim on my hat. Let me have this real quick. That way I can kind of, because I want to get my ear on there. All right. So I'll move that out. And I want to mark the back. That way I can put my pipe cleaner through. Shoot, I couldn't even think of what it was called. So I'm just going to mark it with a marker. All right. Then I'm going to come back, get my scissors, and I'm going to cut the material right there. That way I can slide my pipe cleaner in and we can attach it to the board. So let me grab this part, make a little snippy down here at the bottom. That way we can, okay, so get your pipe cleaner. All right. And get your hole. Well, there we go. I'll say, I thought I had it cut. Ah, come on. Of course, nothing wants to work, right? There we go. And just feed it through there. All right, and then for stability, so it don't go anywhere, we are gonna put a piece of this plastic over top of that. That way it'll hold a little better. I still may have to glue the ear to the board. I don't know. Like I said, flying by the seat of my pants. Not put it together and nothing to know beforehand. So, okay. Well, this extra glue that squirted out here. Alright, so I'm gonna lay this up there and let that dry. Alright, y'all, now the hard part. The part I'm not sure if I'll be able to do, I'm not sure how this is gonna go, but I'm gonna try it. So, let's get our hat brim. And I also thought about like maybe decorating the edge of this. I'm not sure. I mean, you may not have to, but I was thinking about maybe just adding a little bit of edging to it just to give it a little something. But we can do that here in a bit. I just got it from Joann's Walmart, just some cording. You could use bling if you wanted. So, and this, I'm just gonna have to like use E6000 and super glue to put it on the board. I wasn't sure how else to put it. I would have liked to use zip ties, but I'm not sure how well that would have held with the burlap, with it being so holey and it possibly giving. So, just gonna kind of try and figure it out, I guess. So, see, I guess there looks pretty good. Yeah. Just kind of bend it a little to shape it how you want it. Hopefully, that'll help it stay on here better. So, let's see here. Alright, I'm going to turn this around towards me a little bit. Sorry, y'all. I want to make sure that I have this. Okay, so let me get my E6000 opened here. Excuse me, y'all. If I ate anything, just drink a bunch of water. Okay, so I think I'll get the edges done first. So we'll start with this. And of course, the E6000 takes a while to dry. So we're also going to use the hot glue to also help hold it. Probably have to go through the hole here. Okay, so again, reevaluate. Make sure this is where I want it. Great. I'm gonna have to also, oh, get a glue stick. Stick in here, or it ain't gonna. Alright. There we go. Okay. So I want it up under there too to help hold that. Hopefully. Hopefully. Okay. So we're gonna hold it a little bit. Hello, Miss Judy. What did I do? Let's see if this will hold it till it kind of sets a little bit so I can go ahead and move to the other side. I don't know if it will or not, but okay, so now I'm gonna come over here and do the side of it. That way I know it's not gonna move. He's looking so cute. I'm so gosh. Eek. Anyway. Sorry. Getting a little eeky nerdy. Alright, so we are going to E6000 this side now. Oh, glue went out a bunch. Okay. Thanks. On the face. It's not a vinyl. It should be a vinyl. I didn't have a vinyl. I thought I did, but I didn't. So, I had to kind of make my own vinyl with poster board and just things I had here. I used some of the plastic for to make the eyes, and I should have used the plastic for the mouth, but I had the stiff felt, and I just kind of drew it all out and just kind of made it. So okay, let me get this side glued. There's a little up underneath. Okay. Make sure it's still looking May have him a little lopsided, but that's alright. It's a prototype, y'all. Prototype. The only thing with that, though, it would have made it kind of floppy with the zip ties, I'm afraid. I thought about that, Miss Linda. It is a good idea. But I was afraid it would make it too floppy. So, it's like, well, we're gonna try this. Alright, let me grab another clothespin. Thanks, Sharon. Well, I told you I was probably gonna stick it to my mat, but guess that's what mats are for, right? Okay. So now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna glue the rest of this. That way our brim will stay up. So, all right. So let's see. I want to get that as flush as I can. I know, probably kind of making it to where y'all can't see too great, and I apologize. Alright, so we're gonna 86,000 this. That way it kind of stays for the long term. I want to major clean that off. And then, of course, I'm probably going to have to go back and glue my layers. Maybe not, since we're going to be putting the burlap on top. So, here's my clothespin. Okay, so sit here and we'll hold this. Oop. Get that cloud of glue. Oh, get my little rag, wipe it off. Pay attention. Don't pay no attention to my raggy rag. It's definitely a mess, y'all. Paint and everything else. Okay, so I think we're pretty much good to go to the next section of the burlap. And like I said, I made the slits in it, that way it would curve and it's not bunching up. So okay. Here we go. What are you saying, Marianne? Yeah, well, like I said, I didn't have a vinyl, so I just kind of had to do my own thing. Marianne's like, make your own. So, make my own I did. Alright, so... Alright. Shove it in there for now. Back and put some hot glue in here. Hopefully it'll hold it while the E6000 dries. Like I said, flying by the seat of my pants. I've not made this. This is the first time making it, so. Hello, Karen from Arkansas. Thank you, Audrey. Aw, thank you, Diana. Well, like I said, I thought of it yesterday and I was like, I ain't gonna have time. I was just like scrolling through Facebook. I was like, oh, this would be awesome. And stinking, of course, I didn't have the face, so I had to make my own face. But like I said, this is a prototype. We'll figure it out. Come on. Probably wouldn't matter to have left it there, but okay. And of course, gluing it to my mat. Probably should have put it on my table instead of my mat. Alright, now I'm gonna go in the front and just kind of glue up under the hat brim. Just to make it sure it's gonna stay. So I think it probably will. again, I don't want to put a whole lot so it don't come oozing out when I press down here. So get this, because I go ahead and take that one off. Okay, then I'm gonna hold it there. Hope beyond hope that it stays. I keep. All right. Hopefully this will be good and sturdy. There is an outdoor E6000 and Quicks. Yeah, I was thinking about going and getting it, but I was like, no, I'll just use what I got. But that is a good idea, Sandy. I will definitely use that on my girl one. She might not get made till next year, but if I had a little more time to think on this, probably may have done it different, so. Alright, I think we're all set. As set as we're gonna be, so. Okay, there is the brim, y'all. And like I said, you can shape this because I put wire in it. I just basically done the same thing, used that plastic that we used for his ears, put the wire in between it, glued it. I just kind of real quick drew out just a brim. I might have made it too big, I don't know, but so alright, so there's our brim. So now we're going to, I just kind of quickly just kind of cut this out too. I had to do 2 pieces because one piece you're still able to see through. So, alright, I can't see. We'll turn this around here. Okay. So, let's get him how we want him. And I'm not sure because I cut it bigger than this. I may tack it over the back. I don't know yet. I may just cut it even with the board. I'm not sure. So, let's see here. Alright, I wanted to try and get as close to the brim as I could. I'm hoping I did. That way if the ribbon going across don't look right, because again, we're going at a curve, and of course straight ribbon isn't going to curve too great, so I don't know. I may use cording. I don't know. So, okay, sorry for the dings. I didn't, hold on, turn my notifications off. Sorry. There we go. Okay, now, I apologize. Okay, so again, I think I'm just going to glue this down as well. Just be careful not to use a whole lot of hot glue so it don't come up through the holes in the burlap. When I done the brim, it actually worked out pretty good. So, I guess, here goes nothing, y'all. We're going to glue this. I'm going to have to kind of turn it towards me. That way I can kind of see what I'm doing a little better. Move my icky rag out of the way. And I'm also going to use E6000 on this as well. So, yeah, glitter rope would work. I mean, I have some over there. I have a trim cording over here. I don't know. It just might be too small. But anyhow, I'm dripping. I just kind of wanted something a little wider to go across here. So, I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there, y'all. For sure. And of course, I'm just going to kind of do a little bit of a section here. Alright, put that back in there. I'm going to have E6000 everywhere. Okay, so I'm I'm not going to do too much hot glue. Like I said, I don't want it coming through my burlap. So, and we're just gonna pat it down. So far I've not got anything but E6000 kind of coming through because it's a little thinner than the hot glue. So, alright. There we go. Alright, so now I'm going to turn it and work towards myself. So we'll just kind of peel this up. And we'll just take our E6000 and wipe it off so that the lid don't get like super stuck on me. And I'm just gluing along the board. I'm gluing along the other burlap on the brim. I'm going to go ahead and do a good chunk of this. So sorry if you can't see, but that's all I'm doing is just taking the E6000, squirting it along here because it takes a good while to dry. It's not like hot glue. So it comes squeezing out at me, but alright, that way I can kind of be done with that. Thank you, Miss Andrea Brown. Can't wait for your live here in a little bit. I actually get to watch lives again, you all. Like, I'm so stinking excited. Okay. Telling you, this daytime job stuff, like, totally cut in on my crafting. Like, I couldn't do lives. Basically got to where I was manager of the store, even though I was just a full-time key holder, but I was taking the manager's spot so she could fill in at another store as store manager. And them 60-hour weeks, like, sucked, y'all. Like, I couldn't do jack diddly. I would get up 6 a.m., get ready, go to work. Thank you, Miss Kelly. And come home, take a shower, and go to bed. And try to eat in between all there. Okay, so hopefully got our, oh, kind of cut that kind of close there. I can cut it long enough almost. Okay, hello, Miss Judy. And again, I'm gluing him to my mat. Okay, so I just kind of want to get that down. Okay, so now let me, do I want to, I think I'm going to tuck that. It's going to be kind of hard since I already done the brim. But, and I should have cut this a little longer on this side, but that's okay. Like I said, flying by the seat of my pants. So I'm going to go ahead, and y'all might not be able to really kind of see too much of what I'm doing, but I'm just going to tuck this down. I'll probably kind of cut little slits as I go to be able to tuck it and it not pucker. So let's go. How is the kitties doing? Well, Harley is actually back on insulin. He got into regular cat food. We kind of forgot the other cat food being out. And he got into it, so it shot his sugar sky high again. So I guess I'm just going to have an insulin-dependent kitty. Which I'm good with that. No worries. So if that's what it is to get him through life, that's what it is. Okay, so I can't really turn that over, so I'm gonna have to kind of put it on the edge. Y'all's not gonna be able to see a whole lot, but like I said, I'm going to make little cuts along the burlap. That way it don't pucker, and all I'm gonna do is glue this to the back, y'all. all I'm doing. Gluing the burlap to the back. Since I got two pieces, I gotta make sure both pieces are being glued. Because I wanted to cover the board, so I'm sorry. Again, like I said, let me show you now. I'm just taking it, gluing it to the back side of the board. I probably should use a little bit of E6000 as well. Give it a little more to attach. So, put some there. Alright, so I'm going to make another cut here. That way our burlap isn't going to pucker when we go to glue this down in the back. Hello, Miss Stacy. How are you? I haven't even got to watch any of your lives either. Like I'm telling y'all, man, daytime job stuff sucked. Sucked big time. Okay, so I'm just gonna continue along here. Show you what I'm doing. All I'm doing is just bringing that over the back and gluing it down. Should have made it. Getting to the edge and that's not on the cut. Okay. Thank you, Veronica. Like I said, flying by the seat of my pants. I know I keep repeating myself, but just wasn't sure how this was going to work out, and I've worked on it all day trying to get things figured out. Made one trip to Home Depot and Michael's. I should have got more when I was there, but then I got home and I was like, man, I should have got this, I should have got that, and I didn't. So, alright, and again, just gluing that to the back here. Sorry, get my icky looking rag here. Alright. Marianne, I'm telling you, them 12-hour, 14-hour days was... Sure, Nina. I just haven't got that far yet. I would probably take the burlap and probably cover the whole backside. I just haven't got there. Let's see, you say Kitty Harley is on insulin. My Harley D was insulin also. What's the odds of that? Sadly, she passed 2003 and never got over her passing. Oh, I'm so sorry, Lorraine. Or Lorianne, however you pronounce it. I'm sorry, yeah, like it devastated me to learn. Yeah, you don't have to cover it if you don't want to, but okay, so getting over here to the edge where I cut it a little too short on this side. Just kind of cutting it one-handed and trying to hold the material too. It don't work too well, y'all. And of course I got my hot glue gun on kind of low temp, so I'm not like burning my fingers. I guess I could be wearing my silicone finger protectors, but I'm not. Way too much trouble, Charlotte. Yeah. I guess it could be. Some people like that finished look though. Especially if they're gonna hang it like on a glass door, or depending on how your door would be. Y'all could probably even use this like in a alright, here's kind of what we're getting there, y'all. We're getting there. And there's the back. Like I said, I cut this short, too short on this side, but prototype. My Westie dog was insulin dependent. I gave her a shot every day and we both did good. Yeah, I have to give him shots once in the morning and once in the evening. Oh my gosh, Lynn, that's so crazy. But yeah, he gets 4 units of the morning and 4 units of the evening, bless his little heart. But I will say he is ornery. Oh my gosh. He was kind of sluggish and stuff, and I mean, wasn't playing a whole lot, but I'll tell you what, since he started getting this insulin and stuff, his energy level has like quadrupled. Like, it's so crazy. He plays all the time. Of course, they're on a special diabetic food, and I had to give it to his brother as well because they're both together. So, but yeah, he's doing so good, so energetic. We get to run around here. He loves chasing a string and just all sorts of stuff. Okay, so then we're just going to tuck the sides the same way as we did the top. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna be kind of out of camera. It's kind of hard since the brim is in the way. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't quite count on that. But I wanted to hide the brim piece too, so owie, 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 owie. Should have made the ends a little longer too. Oh no, for next time though, right? Right. Alright, I may have to kind of trim that up. Yeah. Go ahead and cut those little hairs there, so to say. Okay. And I'm going to do the other side. Yeah, I like that. Well, this is my first one. I've worked on it all day, so trying to get it figured out. I still kind of didn't get it, so I'm gonna have to. Okay. Ouch. That's a little warm. Harley, stop. Speaking of a little stinker. Dog was a nightmare. I had to chase her to give her shots. Oh my gosh. My cat, he is actually pretty awesome. We have one specific spot that we do it, and he will lay right down. Or actually, I'll even catch him, like, I'll catch him eating and just grab him by the scruff of the neck and just inject it. But my big thing was having to check his sugar, because there for a while I was having to do it every week, like 1 day a week, every week. And I would have to do it every 2 hours throughout the day. And he was so easy. I could not believe how easy this cat was. It amazed me at just how easy the little turd bird was. I mean, he would just lay right down and let me take his blood. So thankfully now we're just checking it once a month. I'll probably do it once every 2 weeks personally, just to make sure that we're doing okay. Because I'm anal and scary like that. Okay. So, getting glue strings everywhere now. Alright, y'all. What do you think? I got his little hat finally. We got it all tucked in there. Okay. I think his hat brim's a little crooked. Let's see if we can bend it. Okay. There we go. I can't think of the name of the style of the hat. Like, I don't know. I can't remember the name of it. But it's got the brim and it's just kind of flat. I was like, we can make us a little sophisticated kitty. Okay. So, let's see. Do we want to add... I don't know, kind of wish, or do I want to put it there? Alright, so should we put the cording along there to kind of hide where the brim and the burlap meet? Or should we go with the ribbon? Like, not sure how I'm gonna manage that though. Cause that's gonna, I really want that ribbon, dang it. I mean, I'm gonna make like a little bow tie down here. I guess we can just kind of leave it at the bow tie, couldn't we? And just do the cord along there. I'm thinking I'm just gonna leave this. I'm not gonna put the cord along there like I was originally thinking. Yeah. And we're starting to come unraveled here a little bit, so let me fix this real quick, y'all. Yeah, I'm thinking cord too. Cause that ribbon isn't gonna really, what you say, work. Okay. Wish I'd have cut that a little longer, but oh well. Hindsight's 2020. Okay, so yeah, I think we're gonna take the cord and then we'll just that is an idea, Nancy, but it's still gonna cause it, I think, to pucker. So let's just get the cording. Of course, these glue strings are everywhere. Alright, so let's just get our cording. Put a dab of glue on the edge. What are you doing, Bug? Did you come to say hi to everybody? Yeah, you did. Oh my goodness. Do you want to come up here and say hi? I'll show y'all my kitty. Come on. Pretty Bug. Come up here and say hi. Come up here and say hi to everybody. Come on. Here's my little love bug. Hopefully y'all can see him a little bit. Here's my little love bug. Usually he definitely comes in here and makes a debut. And there he goes. Probably don't like the smell of the E6000. But there's my little Harley bug. Okay. Newsboy hats. That's it, Laurie. Yes. Man, I'm telling you, brain fart on my end. Alright, I'm definitely going to take it and tuck it in the back, y'all. So, let me Should have just left the tape on it, huh? If I was going to tuck it in the back, but that's alright. Okay. Thank you, Laurie Peach, for that. That's exactly what it is. I couldn't think of it for nothing. I even tried explaining it to my boyfriend. He was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. Of course. Man, right? Okay, so let's just run a bead of glue along here. And just lay our cord down along it. Probably would have been better if I had like a dark brown or something, maybe match the hat a little better, but that's okay. Righty. And we're just gonna bring it on around and show you the back part here in just a second. Let me go ahead and cut this though. Kind of glue the ends. That way it don't come unraveled. So I'm just gonna bring the cording on around here. And we're just gonna glue it right onto the back. Cut a hair longer than I should have, but it's okay. Woo! I'm gonna do some major cleanup of glue strings back here. Atlanta, y'all. Okay, so there's the little hat brim. Away from all the glue strings. Alright. Should I do 2 rows or just leave it at the 1, y'all? I think I'm just gonna leave it at the 1. Because you can see kind of the gap there. Or what do you think? Double row it or no? Yay, nay. 2, Audrey says. Alright, so just kind of place the ears here, y'all. Kind of get an idea. 2 rows or 1 with the cording? 2? Okay. 2 it is. We'll do 2. Wish I had something a little more colorful than the white, but make do, Keri, make do. Alright. So again, I'm sorry. I'll have to kind of bring it to where I can see it, but you all can't. Glue him on the back. So I would think with us adding this to the back, but covering the back would be probably a little better, so you're not really, you know, seeing that too much. But all right, and again, when you go to glue this, you don't want a whole glue or it's gonna seep between the two. And just kind of push it together. know, I've got this turned to where y'all can't see it. I'm sorry. We're almost done. We just gotta attach the ears, y'all. Tried to keep this right at an hour, but y'all gonna go over. That's mainly due to me not knowing how to do the hat, so that's why we're going over the hour mark a little bit here. I apologize. I think something this simple wouldn't take me as long, but being the first. Another glue stick, or I gotta come. Hello, Mandy. I'm trying. I need more hands. That's what I need. Need more hands. More arms and hands, I should say. Okay. Glue strings. Alright, so there's our little hat brand. Alright, now let's put our ears on, y'all. Our ears. Oops. Looks like part of it come undone here too on our ear. Alright, so agree that I doesn't glue that part. Well, I guess I glued it. Whoopsie daisy. Okay. Oh, there's another part. Okay. Now, what I'm gonna do is the second row holes I'm gonna try and put in the top and bottom. Well, I don't know if I'll be able to the top there or not, but we're gonna try. So, bring this filler over here. Hopefully we didn't glue your hole shut. Haha. Alright, so actually take this and look through from the back. That way, maybe. Yep, that's what happened. I don't know if I'll be able to get that through there or not. Okay. Okay, so that's the bottom. So let's get the bottom. Well, I thought I'd be able to see where that was at, but okay. Alright, bottom one is in. Like I said, I still may have to glue the ear to this. Alright. I'm gonna do that. Go up top here so I know where it's at. I don't know, you guys, I'm sorry you can't see. I apologize. Aw, I've missed y'all too, Miss Sherry. Oh, well, that one kind of left a pretty good hole we could find. So then just... Okay. So... Oops. Yeah, I think I'm still gonna have to glue the ears down, y'all. Alright, bring it through. Twist in. I don't know. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go ahead and glue it, y'all. Just to make it sturdier. Woo, now I'm getting white fuzzies all over the hat. Alright, so I'm gonna have to definitely put some glue there too. Whoop. Okay, so there is one ear, y'all. Whoop, whoop. So I can bring it down here where you can see it, huh? Okay, now let's put the other ear on. Then we can make his little bow tie and call it a day. So again, I'm using the second row of holes back here to put his ears through. It was kind of hard to find the holes, so I poked a floral stem from the back. And I still missed it. Here we go. Uh-oh. Well, guess I'll have to break through some glue there. Just be careful and don't put any glue over your holes, like me. Be a dingbat. Well, using the right hole? Yeah. That's the one. Oh, mercy, y'all. About as bad as trying to put a bow through a hole. After you make your mess wreath. Alright, there's a good sized hole there. We didn't even take that big of a hole for the other side, so why aren't we going through? Don't get it. Okay. Ha! Wasn't that something? Did not do a move? Oh, well, it might help if you were using the right hole, I guess. Dear Lord. Telling you, no wonder it wouldn't go through. I wasn't even using the right spot. Now that I got it all bent up, I'll be able to get it to go through. Okay, we'll just do the top. They forget it. Maybe. Top went through, super easy. Okay, we get this bottom one. Now one thing, I'm going to cut off the end of the pipe cleaner. Grab this and make sure. Or is this the hole? Dear goodness, y'all. Okay. Atlanta. There we go. Shoo! Finally. Finally. Alright. Turn it over. Give it a good couple of twists. Okay. Yeah, I'm still gonna have to glue this. Still not sturdy. That's okay. Okay. I was hoping that would do it, but it isn't, so we'll just glue it to the hat part. Okay. So I'm going to curl this one down a good bit. Curl that one here. Alright, now let's make a little bow tie. A bow for down here. Shoot, Atlanta, y'all. Okay. So we're going to make a little cheater bow. See if that's as big as I want it. That looks good. I'm going to make sure and do this with a zip tie. Hopefully. Alright, like I said, we're going to make a little bit of a cheater bow. It's supposed to be like a little bow tie anyway for him. So, glue that. Should have my silicone. Fingers on. Bring this over. Bring it on around. Alright, cut it off. So I kind of make sure it's even first, huh? Okay. Good enough for me. Let's put a dab of glue back here. Just enough to keep that where it is. Then we're glued the zip tie in there. We're just going to take the zip tie, go through the bottom holes here, which are actually your hanging holes. for the rail. But we're gonna give him a little bow tie. Maybe. There we go. Cut the tail off our zip tie. And then okay, y'all. And here is our super duper bunny. Alright, I'm gonna bring it up so we can see it a little better. Alright, y'all. What you think? What you think? And of course, to hang it up, I'm just gonna put a cable mount. I'm not gonna keep you on here. And I didn't want to put it on any earlier because it would have messed with like how the rabbit laid and all that stuff. So I'm just gonna get a cable mount. Of course, I take off the sticky 2-way tape and I'll just E6000 it wherever on here, and then I'll just use either a zip tie or a pipe cleaner, and I will hang him up that way. Alright, guys. Ooh, getting a glare from my light. It's hard to see him. Maybe if I do it this way. There you go. There you go. No glare. What'd you think? Yes, no. Is it something you all would do? Would you all make him? Hello, hello. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'll clean up the back too. Like I said, you could put burlap on the back to cover the back if you want. You could even use this as a wreath attachment. Put him like on an oval board or the rectangle board or the center of even a ring board or a large board, however you want to, you know, do it. I can't figure out the camera angle. Here we go. Goodness gracious. But there he is. I'm so glad he turned out. So, and I appreciate y'all being with me, hanging out with me, even though I kept you here an hour and a half, and I'm sorry. I apologize for that, but I need to quit looking down. But anyway, so yay! We got our bunny done. I think he's so stinking cute. I just love him. But anyway, my page is Mountain Gal Creations. I am going to start trying to do lives there. I'm not sure. I'm going to try and do Wednesdays. I don't know. I may do Thursdays. I'm not sure yet, but I used to do Wednesdays, so I'm going to try and do that. But it's Mountain Gal Creations, and you can catch me there. Plus, I have a lot of videos of my older lives and stuff on there. Y'all can catch and learn how to make different things. But I will let you all go since I kept you. And again, I'm Keri-Marie. And I will catch you on the 24th of April right here on the Unique and the Creek page. I'll be doing another rail, and it will be part of Laurie's kit craze for the summer. So not really sure what or how I'm going to decorate it yet, but she's sending me the thing and we'll get her figured out. So thanks again, you all, for joining me.